Coming up in today's video, guys, I've got a paediatric patient. We've got a lovely skin ring from Taylor Green a bit later on, and I've got some big plugs. So a couple of big plug ones for me. So we're going to start off with my paediatric patient. Lovely, lovely kid. She was 14. And we got some sizable chunks in here. I said to her,
this is the 14.
This is the 14-year-old.
Wow.
I said, how are you getting on with your ears? She was like, oh yeah, this one's a little bit blocked. I said, what's the other side? That one's not too bad. This is the not too bad side. Just, you know. And you know what? She was brilliant. Absolute trooper. She just sat through the whole thing. And with pediatric patients, I explain everything. I demonstrate the sound, the tools we're going to use, the camera. I'm always checking in on them as we're going through because, you know, sometimes kids find it difficult to articulate what they're feeling. So by constantly checking in, you know, you're going okay, you know, it's not hurting at all, you don't feel dizzy. It just prompts them, you know, if they are feeling a little bit out of sorts while we're doing the procedure, just to let me know. But yeah, I started to pull this. I was going, she was going, I feel a bit blocked. I was going, yeah, I got like a big old chunk trying to come out that just won't fit out your ear canal at the minute. So I'm trying to break it down at the entrance to pull it out.
Super bendy ear canal.
Yeah. So I got in now with the right curette just to fish it through, and I explained all this beforehand. So, but nice chunk there. Oh. Yeah, looking lovely. She was all right at the entrance. Now this was the offending ear. This is the one that was giving her a little bit more difficulty. And when I started to do the peel, a bit like Katie's patients from earlier on in the week, we started off what I thought was wax, but we ended up with a skin peel right at the entrance here. And I think what's happened is, Mum was saying, you know, we did get desperate because here in, certainly this area of Wales, it's very difficult to find somebody who'll do paediatric patients. There's certainly not many of us around. I don't even know what that person's still doing. I can only think of one other person I can think of that does pediatrics. I don't even think they do it anymore now. So I think it is just us. So people get desperate. They use cotton buds. They use all sorts. And it's, you know, I can't blame them. You know, if you're that desperate, you are going to resort to everything. Oh, yeah, you really, really are.
It almost looked like there was quite aggressive drops that had gone in there as well. Looking at the appearance of it, yeah. Sometimes you see those tiny little bubbles where like the hydrogen peroxide has been in there.
Sometimes you'll get it'll melt the surface and then it'll re-harden again, so it almost makes the surface a lot smoother, doesn't it? So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got it. So I was explaining that we've got this plug is coming forward. It's a little bit more mushy, this one, than the other plug, but just trying to get this out. There we go. If you're a bit of a whir in the background, guys, we've got a fan going just because it is a heat wave here. I think it's the hottest day so far today. So it's very, very warm. So we've got a fan going just because we've got all the lights going and everything else. It does get very warm in this room.
God, we've had a lot of... oh, wow.
It's a good plug, isn't it? Like, I'll give you a sideways shot and everything.
So we've had a lot of temperature records we've broken this year so far. Yeah. We've had the hottest May to date.
Yeah. The hottest June now so far.
Hottest June as well so far. We're touching, well, tomorrow is going to be touching... 5/8 of an inch. I think, what was it, tomorrow is going to be touching nearly 36, 37 Celsius, is it?
Yeah, I think it's, yes.
I couldn't tell you what that's in Fahrenheit, like 90
hot.
Or something? 90,
that's what it's Fahrenheit. It's
90,
hot.
100.
I don't know. You know, I learned inches in school, feet, but we always worked in Celsius, so I've never worked in Fahrenheit. I can kind of crisscross between inches and centimetres, but I can't do centigrade and Fahrenheit. I know there's a simple rule, but I can't remember it. Big plug.
Ooh.
Get this guy going. So tried with the suction, couldn't get the suction, so got in with rye hook.
Yeah.
Because this was right at the entrance of the ear canal, and you can see I'm trying to pull this. So it's flicking off the back end. The back end is super dry.
Do you know I used the Saint Bart hook for the first time in
No
a
way.
long time? Only because it was the first thing I grabbed.
I'd have to dust the cobwebs off mine.
Yeah, there's a massive difference with the right hook and there's a
yeah, it feels like a shovel, doesn't it?
It's but we used to use them quite regularly, and yeah, it's a massive difference. Well done, Neil. Done a good job.
It is a good tool. Big plug again on this side. Hard plugs as well. Yeah. This patient, hard plugs.
I kind of prefer it to be like this sometimes, though.
Yeah.
It's that horrible in-between consistency where the tool is like cutting straight through the centre. It just makes it so much more difficult.
That really difficult case they've got, the members have got coming up this week to see, that was that clay, but stuck to the eardrum. Oh my word! Honestly, the chap was going, "Oh, I'm having a bit of difficulty." I was going, "Joe, this is super." I said, "He was cotton buds." He was going, "Well, every so often." I was like, "Please don't use them anymore," because it is just completely blocked you up. But been to pharmacist. Pharmacist said just use drops for a couple of days, should sort itself out. There was no way that's going to come out. I mean, in fairness, the pharmacist all they can say, but there was no way in this earth I was ever going to come up with drops. Look at this.
Like they have
chunky plug.
The patient felt like
yeah, this was a beast. Yeah, I couldn't pick it up with the right hook, so I had to go in with a suction.
Too heavy, was it?
Just bending the right hook. 2 hands on it. Leaving it. But yeah, look, you can see quite a dry canal there. I think I've just tidied up these couple of little bits on the one side, but a very dry canal, which is hence why the wax is super dry as well. Very pronounced recess there. Look at that. It almost looks like the eardrum's on a horizontal rather than vertical, isn't it? Inch, I'm going to go with that. It's close enough.
I'd say 2.5 centimetres on that one, yeah. Oh, this is my nice easy one. This is literally
finish all the easy one.
Yeah, patient came in, actually last thing yesterday. Not really having any issues, but just likes to get it checked occasionally, and this is all that was there. I said, "Oh, you've got a little bit of this ring of skin there," but it came away really.
Nice.
It was really satisfying, to be honest. I didn't hold it to the camera because the patient kind of turned her head and she wanted to see what came out. And there's also no rule of shot because it went up the suction tube as I pulled it out. So, yeah, just a really simple kind of little little ring of skin.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
But nice and healthy otherwise, no problems.
Good stuff. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching our video today. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to like, heart, share, follow and subscribe for us. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Want to see that real difficult wax removal of mine coming up this week, become a member. You'll see it coming up this week. And as always, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. Myself and the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.